There's a lot of corn to pick, which is an exciting problem to have. Goodness, how many do we have stashed?
A ton.
I think we got 3 more in there.
We have.
Gosh. All right. Good evening, beautiful people. We have opted today. We went to the chiropractor today, and by the time we got home, it was so hot. And it was just like, you know what? We'll just film this evening when we're out doing stuff, when it's cool.
Yeah.
And now we're like, man, look at these thunderheads. Now we are running the risk of it might actually rain on us, which would be okay. But we got some thunderheads forming right above us. That is beautiful. I love thunderheads. Beautiful. Picturesque even. All right, so right now, today, we are gonna pick some corn. We are actually behind the 8 ball on picking corn. This is something we should have done a while ago. It's just like planting trees. The best time to pick corn was 30 years ago? No, maybe it's not just like planting trees. Point is, we need to pick corn and we need to get it drying. There's a lot of corn to pick, which is an exciting problem to have. Are you coming?
Yeah, she's coming.
We made it.
We made it.
So we're growing this corn for
grinding.
So
it's fine, yeah.
Like we could literally leave it on here until the plants are dry, but because we have a place to put it,
yeah,
we're gonna pick it. We're gonna stash it in the barn. We're gonna get it drying and doing all that good stuff. And then once it's dry and good and dry, we're gonna grind some of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to picking.
Okay.
Because this is gonna be over and done with so quick, I'm just gonna walk over here and actually film it and document the process. Munchie, are you having a blast? What about you? Jack, are you having fun?
I'm having fun.
Tyler, are you having fun?
This is huge.
That is huge. Brett, are you having a blast?
Yeah.
I think Mama's having a blast too. You haven't hardly made a peep in there, lady.
I'm working.
This is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
It's like we're just about out of corn. Now, if this was the corn that we were going to need to make it through the winter, we'd make it about 3 days into the winter. This isn't quite enough corn to sustain us, but this year this was really more of a experiment. We wanted to actually grow corn and grow a fair amount of it. What we have learned this year, we need a lot more corn. We will grow a way bigger corn patch next year. But like I said, this was an experiment. We've never really had the space to grow like this. It's just one of those things, like we're on 6 acres. It would make sense to have a nice corn patch. And once I finally decided, hey, instead of mowing right here, why don't we just like garden? And so now we have a corn patch. This has been a really cool experience. Like, it's been a really cool thing to do. I didn't think we would have so much fun. This is cool. That is a wagon load of corn. That's exciting. So we definitely could have spaced them farther apart.
Yeah.
Which I think we will next year.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have, what?
That's a lot of corn.
That's a lot of corn.
I'm impressed.
Also impressed. That's the might need to go inside sound.
Yeah.
Wow, some of these ears are huge.
Yeah, they are.
That's a good size ear.
This thing's thick.
Now the question is, open that.
Fairly small. I don't know. This is.
Yeah, that one's pretty big.
Wow,
that's
that
nice
is a
looking.
nice
Wow.
looking ear.
You should see.
Very nice.
I don't know.
That's beautiful.
It is.
More corn! More corn. What, you want to hold all the corn?
You want to hold it?
Just don't bite it.
Nope.
Rip it.
Rip it?
Rip it.
Rip it off?
Oh, no, we're going to leave that part.
We're going to leave that. All right, so I think what we'll do next year, we will do a bigger corn patch, but I'm not going to plant it as dense. I planted these corn pretty much like on 1 foot spacing, and it's so thick it's just kind of frustrating.
Almost hard to get through.
It's hard to get through, but stuff pollinated real good. Are you just excited for the corn?
He is.
All right, shall we relocate to the barn and start shucking?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
And then figure out how we're hanging these to dry.
I have no idea what we're gonna do. The onions do actually need to come out,
do,
so
yeah.
maybe we can just trade places.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's head towards the barn.
All right.
Who gave you a tail?
Bubba.
Oh, Bubba's gave you a tail, huh? You really look like a squirrel now.
Let's kill.
Yeah, you look like a squirrel with a tail. So I think that we are going to go hang out in the barn anyways because I think we got some rain coming. I hope so. I love rain. All right, so we need to deal with onions. This is killing two birds with one stone.
It is.
I have no idea how we're gonna hang the corn though.
These are fine for onions, but all right, we'll figure it out. Alrighty. Now that we're done with, oh, we missed one.
Missed one. Now that we are done.
Now that we're done with the onions, and I think that's about 20 pounds.
It's pretty close to 20 pounds of onions.
All right, cool. That's not bad. I mean, it's not a year's worth, but it's not bad.
It's not, but for one bed
Yeah,
and not trying,
right?
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's our own seed.
I know,
Like we
it's
grew that
really
from our own
cool.
seed. So that's pretty cool.
Now the corn.
So we're gonna pull them back like this.
Yep, all the way.
We're gonna pull them all the way back as far as we can. We wanna try to save these and get them to dry for tamales. And
yes.
then ideally, if we can, what we'll do is we'll get these dried, see if we can make tamales out of them. We'll grind the corn, we'll make corn masa.
Well, we're gonna have to lime it if we do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll make our own masa with our own corn, using our own corn husks and our own pork, and we'll make spicy pork tamales.
This sounds like an
Does this sound
amazing,
like this is a homestead goal right there.
right?
Make all ingredients and make a meal.
Tamales. Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd be cool.
All right, let's do it.
So how clean do we want these?
Fairly clean. Those will dry and break off.
Use the same system.
I don't know if they'll stay. Looks like a pineapple.
Those look like a pineapple.
Do you think that'll work?
Well, I'm gonna have a fan on it regardless. You wanna try it?
I guess. Might as well.
There's gonna be some old timers in the comment section going, no, no, no!
You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
Probably. Wouldn't be the first time.
Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last either.
Okay, what are we trying instead?
I think if I just tie a simple loop and just do that, I can take them and hang them like that. They'll stay up.
Feed them on, feed them along.
Yep, I'll just feed them on. I can do one board at a time
Cool.
till it's full, and then I'll put it in the back.
Okay.
I think we'll do that. I gotta cut a whole bunch of string.
Yeah.
is all of our corn. It's not as much as I was thinking it would be, but then at the same time, it's a little more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Now we'll continue to check back. We will see how this dries. I've got a little fan blowing on it. Dried the onions nicely, so we'll see. I think maybe in the future we'll figure out a different way of doing this.
Yeah.
I think taking the husks completely off would be better, because that slowed us down. Like, as you can see, it is pitch black. It's probably about what, 9:30?
Yeah, probably about 9:30.
Yeah. So because it is 9:30,
Yes.
and you still have to edit,
Yes.
we're gonna wrap it up right here.
All right.
So
Short and sweet.
short and sweet. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.